Through the good and the bad, that's what God said.
Right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Soljah podcast. I am Jerry Young, aka Jashee, and this week I am going to do a podcast on Shut Up Sis and Keep Your Man. We will start off with that old song. I grew up in a small Baptist church, and I remember this song. Call him up, tell him what you want. Call him up, tell him what you want. Call him up, tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. If you want more power, tell him what you want. If you want more power, tell him what you want. If you want more power, tell him what you want. You just call him up and tell him what you want. Yes, boy, if only back then I really understood how a song like that, the words of that song, would be affecting the black women like me, myself. So look, sis, it's like this. We have the power to call them up and tell them what we want. You've heard of people saying you speak things into existence. Sis, what do you want? Well, as for me, ever since I was a young girl, and I was thinking about my future, I wanted a husband and then have a family. And then have a nice home and nice things and a peaceful life. But as I grew, I began to see that those things were falling apart. I seen women that were having an attitude as, I can do bad all by myself. I'm going to put this man's stuff outside. He responds, I pay the bills here. This is my house too. She called the police. He got to go. You see, this was always the plan, to break up the powerful family and break up a powerful race, to diminish the powerful black race. Now, you'll have a black race still here, but weak, not complete. Black woman and black man no longer together. So you don't have as much power. Black woman attitude, fussing, nagging when she does have one. It's no problem for us to get a man. The problem is keeping him. Why you don't have a job? Why you don't make enough money? And then we end up, after saying that we're going to get us a man with some money, we're going to get us a man do this, and then, so we end up with 3 baby daddies on Section 8, on welfare. But wait a minute, you ain't got to stay there. It's all type of plans to help the black woman rise up, you know what I mean? Like, put her higher up so that the black man won't even feel, he's not able to take his place as a man, which pushes him away from the black woman, because he knows that he is supposed to be there to protect her, to take care of her. But her attitude, man, makes him think he don't even have a chance. And he becomes weakened. And he steps away and he runs. So sis, I know it's hard. We have to humble ourselves though and shut up and keep our man. There was this book that I read, Black Men of the Now. this book was really exciting to me because of the part that talked about ancient civilization and our past religions of our ancestors that was like in the earlier days, closer to the beginning of time, you know. And so one thing that really drew me was talking about the black woman, how she was more connected to God than any other being. Her natural spiritual ability was real high, and she had a way of connecting to God. If she said, God, let it rain, it would rain. Let it be, and it would be. So people began to see this over time. Envy and jealousy arose, and some people started to deem her as a witch. Some other, this is some power that is demonic, you know, is that. And a lot of us don't even know who we are because of that. You know, the whole plan was to take the power out of you. Because if we could take the power out of the black woman, she will not know that she could say, let it rain, and it rain. Let it be, and it be. She thinks that, but she does do this, however. It's just that she's been poisoned and from other things of this world, and she speaks things that be, but it's not things that really needs to be or things that she really deeply wanted. So we have to understand who we are and get to the point of realizing what's, you know, what we really want and need, what we always wanted, like what I always wanted, a black family together and raising my children, being an example to my daughters to let them know that they can too have a peaceful life, a life where you have the power to overcome obstacles that this world is throwing at us. So let me tell you my testimony of how I had to shut up to keep my man. I've never had no problem either getting a man, but until I understood the power of God within me, boy, I wouldn't be able to keep one. But I can keep one now because I understand. Shut up and keep your man, sis. So, you know, let's talk about trash. All black women like the trash taken out of her house. I know, because I've grown up around them. Take the trash out. At least you could do, the least you could do is take the trash out. You know, fussing about the trash. So my husband, he always takes the trash out. He's good at that. But sometimes our trash runs on Thursdays, and sometimes the trash people come at different times, and they'll leave our trash on the curb. I mean, if we didn't take it in time, if it's not there, and then we take it later and they already ran, they don't get our trash, and that's happened to us before. So I get kind of nervous because, you know, I don't want to have too much trash, and we would have too much trash if it wasn't picked up every week. So when it's trash day on Thursdays, my husband is downstairs doing his work, and I'll say, hey babe, today is trash day. And sometimes I hear him say, okay, and sometimes I don't. But I always look at the time like, oh man, hope the trash don't leave, you know, trash man don't come, because I don't know if he's put it out there yet, you know. So this one particular Thursday, I said, babe, it's trash day, and I don't hear him say anything back. So in my mind, I am having these thoughts come up like all these things that I'm going to tell him if we get our trash left today. I mean, I was getting it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to tell him this, and this, because this don't make no sense. And then something came over me, and I said, sis, shut up and keep your man. So I didn't say any of these things, and I didn't even say anything back to him, knowing that the time done came where the trash man should have been there by now. So he comes upstairs, and I say, babe, what did you say when I said it's trash day? He said, I said Monday was a holiday. And boy, I was so happy. I was like, thank you, God, thank you that I didn't fuss at my husband, because they don't even pick up the trash on Thursdays if Monday was a holiday. They pick it up on Friday. You see what I'm saying? So I had to shut up, sis, and keep your man. You know, sometimes we think that we push our black man away because our nature is to start acting like their mother. We fussing at them and nagging at them. No man want that, sis. So to keep your man, sometimes you got to coach yourself. Well, a lot of times you got to coach yourself by being disciplined and submitting to God. When you submit to God, He will help you submit to that man, and you will shut up. All right? So shut up, sis, and keep your man. All right? Now, the song, call him up and tell him what you want. Continue to do that. That's what you do. You call him up. Call up God and tell him what you want. Call that power that's within you, sis. And you can do that if you begin to eat better, right? That's one of study the word yourself. Read. You'll be able to hear and continue to call up on the one that can answer what you want. So if you want, and you should want, because a lot of you got kids, or we need help as a race to keep going forward. So call them up and tell them what you want, and help us save our race, our black man. Be humble, all right? Don't be like, I could do bad all by myself and having all these attitudes. We have went through, difficult times, but humble yourself. Do some things that ask God to help you. Search yourself. Search me, Lord. Remember that song? Search me. Search within and face you. And you will be able to call him up and tell him what you want. Okay, so that was a pretty good podcast, right? Shut up, sis, and keep your man. When your friends come over and they complaining about their man, say, shut up, sis, and keep your man. When you start to having certain thoughts in your mind, say, shut up, sis, and keep your man. When your daughter needs a little help with what she's got going on, say, shut up, sis, and keep your man. Shut up. Take out that all that busyness and loud stuff going on in your mind, and shut it off and let God speak. Woo! Shut it off and let God speak. Shut up, sis, and keep your man. So I'm going to end this podcast with my song, We're Better Together. I wrote this song. I haven't dropped any of this music because I am going to put it on my album 50. So We're Better Together. We're better together, that's why I say. Through the good and the bad, that's what God say. Happy or sad, we should still pray. Cause when we together, we can conquer anything. Better together, that's why I say. Through the good and the bad, that's what God say. Happy or sad, we should still pray. Cause when we together, we can conquer anything. Ain't nothing like the love of a black woman. There's nothing like the love of a black man. Cause when we together, we complete his plan. I know there's no other race on this earth who been through what we've been through. Not knowing who we are has left us all confused. Black woman mind twisted. She can't submit to you. She said, I'm trying to be the mama when I gotta be the daddy too. Black women been rejected, she been abused, And when she get a second chance of love, she don't know what to do. Mind gone until his race is through. 'Cause you got work to do. And let God live you. It takes two. That's what God say. We should still pray. We can conquer anything. That's what I say. That's what God say. We should still pray. 'Cause when we together, we can conquer anything. Yeah. Ain't nothing like the love of a black woman. Woo! Ain't nothing like the love of a black man. When we stay together, we complete his plan. Yes, so shut up, sis, and what?